Good morning and welcome to Valley Views. I'm your host, Glenn Edison. We're certainly glad to have you today. And as always, we're thankful for BTC Fiber, who sponsors our program. And you can see our program on BTC Fiber's YouTube page as well as BTC Fiber's cable channel 18. Also, we want to thank our sponsors. That is Embers Ice Cream, Nickel Roll Antiques, and also, White Wagon Bed and Breakfast, all of Pikeville. So thank you for our sponsors. And today we have with us Mandy Hudson of the venue at the Ponderosa.
Yes.
I got that right?
Yes, yep.
I've been wanting to reverse that.
Yes, I know.
And well, first of all, thanks for being with us.
Yes,
so thank
of course.
You for being with us today. Now, first of all, we want everybody to know this is on Highway 28.
Yes.
Just right across from the
buffet.
Buffet,
yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so first of all, I know your husband has been involved in the landscape business for a while.
Right.
What brought on the venue?
Well, my husband and I, our son was getting ready to turn 3, and we were trying to figure out where we could have a birthday party for him. Dunlap didn't have a lot of options, so we were driving over 111 to Chattanooga to try to find somewhere to have his party. And I was like, Dunlap just needs a bigger space to have birthday parties. Because I know some of the banks have rooms, but we needed somewhere that could fit a jump house, but could still be indoors because the rain is unpredictable.
Right.
And so we had gotten this building to have Ponderosa construction out for landscaping and house building. And then next to it, the building that's attached was just kind of empty space. And we were like, well, why don't we have an event space for this birthday party problem that we hit a year ago? And then it just turned into, well, we can do birthday parties, engagement parties, weddings, retirement parties, celebration of life, you name it.
Well, that turned out pretty good.
Yeah, it's working out pretty well, yeah.
But now, that was my next question, what type of events you have.
Yeah.
But, now, you've only been open how long?
Just about 3-4 months.
3 or 4 months.
Yeah, we just had the grand opening 2 weeks ago. But we've had a lot of baby showers. That's been very popular right now. Yes, a couple retirement parties, a couple surprise birthday parties. We're going to have a CASA event there at the end of September. So we're trying to get things moving and grooving. Hopefully we get some holiday parties. It's a great space for holiday parties. So.
Well, there's all kind of things you could hold at your event. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It could be a fundraising event or whatever.
Right. Or anything you can think of, really.
Yeah.
We can have that.
Yeah, that's neat. I like it because the inside is it's a big area for the inside. Now, how many can you hold?
Inside 150, but if we have an event that's inside outside, we can be up to 200. It's just a little hard because we never know the weather.
Right, the weather is
exactly unpredictable. Always an issue. Yes, but comfortably 150 inside alone if you don't do inside outside.
Now, what all when someone rents the building? What all is involved there? Depending
on what package you rent, we have hourly package, full day package, or weekend package, and your hourly package comes with bathrooms, kitchen prep space, indoor outdoor space, and enough tables and chairs for 30 people. The bigger packages hold the same exact thing, but the tables and chairs will be for 60 or 75 people and up. Now, if you do an hourly event like a baby shower, but you're going to have 45 people instead of 30 people, you can add on tables and chairs at cost. And we also offer cornhole, Jenga, we have a movie projector, some putt-putt games, so other add-ons you can have at your party as well.
So that could change.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Yes, yeah.
You have a lot of variety
there.
Yes,
yeah, we're trying to. Anything that you can think you need there, we're trying to have to offer. But we're learning a lot as we go too.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot to learn about that.
Yes.
Now, in the you mentioned like the weekend, that would be things like for fundraisers or other events that are going on.
Yep.
And whereas if you want just a birthday party or a baby shower, you can do well, that's kind of neat. Now the venue's been there, you said about 4 months?
4 months. April. We roughly opened in April. It was like a very rough opening. Like we had our kids' birthday party there just to kind of fill it out and see. But we're more aware to the public now since the grand opening 2 weeks ago.
Well, now, when someone rents it, do they, since you offer the kitchen, do they bring in their own food?
Yes. Yeah. We've had a retirement party and another party that were catered. And then we obviously recommend like the buffet, the cookie jar, various restaurants in Dunlap to cater if people want to know. But for birthday parties, we also have a grill there. So some people brought hot dogs and grilled for their own parties. Some people have it catered. Some birthday parties have just done Domino's down the road. So yeah, for the kitchen, there's not a full working oven just because a fire hazard with someone renting the space is concerning. But you can plug in like crock pots, buffet heaters, things like that to get your food warm.
Yeah, and there's plenty of room in there because when y'all had it set up for your open house, you had plenty of room.
Plenty of room, yes.
And that was good. Did you have a big success on the open house?
Yeah, we had a lot more. It's hard because you just don't know what to expect with an open house. Like we didn't know if we were going to get 20 people, 100 people, but we roughly got about 60 to 75 people in there. And we were very happy about that. Yes. Good. Especially with it pouring down rain that whole day.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
And I'm sure that dampened some people.
Yeah, but it was great. Other than that, we were very, very satisfied with that open house.
And I know, talking about the venue, a lot of people now are doing venues for weddings and things, maybe in like out in the woods or other places, old barns and things like that. Yeah. And that seems to be a popular thing right now.
Yeah, my husband and I got married at a barn. Our venue is a little more modern, so it's just kind of what people prefer. When we had the idea of the venue, weddings weren't our sole focus. We were wanting to be more of like any party, Christmas party for the teachers in town, fundraisers, anything like that. Weddings weren't a major goal for us, but we've had a couple people interested in having like a ceremony in the woods, but then having their reception there. So that works out just as well too. Whatever anyone wants to do with the space, we just want to provide a blank canvas for anyone to make it what they want it to be.
So really it's changing day by day.
Yes. Yes. Like we had a class reunion for Sequatchie, so it was purple and gold, and then the next day it was pink and white for a baby shower with balloons everywhere. So yeah, it's whatever you want to make it.
Yeah, so that I guess it challenges you too.
Which I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it fun.
Well, and that it does make it fun because it gives you a different perspective on different things and see what people want. Right. And I'm sure there's probably been some things that people wanted that you didn't think about.
Right. And yeah, I just file it away in my brain what people may be interested in and like other ideas that I can help people with when doing
when you talk about the venue, I mean, there's all kinds of things. I mean, it doesn't have to be a birthday or a birth or anything like that. It could be just something so I wanted to get together.
Yeah, we've had some people ask if they can have a Thanksgiving gathering there with a huge sized family. It's just a space for people to get together with their loved ones and have a good time, really.
Well, that's kind of neat because a lot of times, like with family, when you might have a lot of family, I know growing up, it was Christmas was always at my grandmother's house, but everybody was there, and you just had to find a place.
And Grandma's house starts feeling small. Yeah.
So that's good.
Right.
And that opens up things, and it was probably time for a venue like yours, and yours is probably one of the few indoor structure.
Yeah, that was very important for us. Because you never know.
Because people can just drive go to the parking lot and walk in. They don't have to walk a good ways.
Yes.
And yours is, if the weather is bad, you have the inside.
Right. We just want to make it accessible to both. If it's beautiful, stay outside. If the rain comes in like it always does in Tennessee, you could go inside. But then 10 minutes later, you could probably go back outside.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty neat. I noticed outside you had your little putt-putt set up. I thought that was different. I hadn't thought about that.
Well, there's adults like it just as much as kids do. We had a kid's birthday party there, and they were running around on that turf area going nuts. But then there's adults out there putting and talking to each other too. So it's fun for everyone, really, every age group.
Well, that's neat. And then, of course, the landscape business is there.
Yep.
And I'm sure that stays busy.
Yes, very busy.
And y'all been very busy.
Yes, we're very thankful. Very, very thankful.
And also your housing business has been pretty
taken
busy.
Off. Yeah. We love that. We've had so much fun doing that. And then we still get to incorporate landscaping in the houses that we do, so we kind of get the best of both worlds with that.
Well, that's really neat. Yeah. And now you got onto another venture.
Yes. Our plate's full.
Oh,
it's a good plate, though. Yeah.
Well, it's better to be busy than not.
Exactly.
You know, and so well, that's great. And I know your family has worked hard on all this, and that building just kind of came about.
Right. Yeah. We used to when we started a business. My husband and I, some people may remember, we just mowed.
Yeah.
We borrowed a mower, we borrowed a truck, we borrowed a trailer, we borrowed everything at first until we could save enough up to get our own stuff. And we would drive past that building all the time when we were getting ready to go mow some yards. And I always was like, oh, I just love that building. Like, it's just so nice. But the RVs were there.
Yeah.
Well, then the person who owned it sold it, and it was empty for like 2 years. And I was like, why don't we just see what the price is? Like, maybe we can do this. And it all worked out. But it was kind of surreal to drive past it for 2 to 3 years in awe over it, and then finally for it to be ours is just like a dream come true, really.
Well, it actually works out better for y'all, because you're on the main highway, but you can get out a lot easier than when you had your business down here
in town.
And so that worked out pretty good for you.
Yes, it did. And we're not too far out from Rankin at all.
No,
you don't got to hike to get to us. Yeah.
Well, and I guess that keeps you also with your children there. You can watch them.
Yes.
You don't have to send them off or anywhere.
Yeah, there's plenty of space for them to play there.
Yeah, I bet they enjoy
love it.
Too.
Yeah.
I guess they hate cleaning up when you have a party going on.
Yes, they try to avoid that at all costs. Yeah, they just disappear when that time comes.
Now, how old are your children now?
We have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Oh.
Yep.
So they're active.
Yes, very, very. Unless they're sleeping. Yeah, they're very, very busy. Yes.
So that keeps you running.
Always on my toes. Yes.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I know you're not happy with
right.
that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, are there any other plans now for? I mean, I know you just got this going.
We would love to do a Christmas event. That's something that we're looking at. Just something where people in Sequatchie can come down, maybe take photos with Santa. Decorate some ornaments, play some games. Maybe we'll have Christmas trees there. We're trying to get the ball rolling on that. And you've got to start planning it in like July.
Yes,
because Christmas stuff gets booked up very, very fast. So we're hoping we can get that all worked out.
Well, that'd be something that neat, because I know a lot of times a lot of places have Christmas crafts and things like that, and where vendors set up and. Like you mentioned, you can paint the ornaments and things like that.
Because there's a lot of kids that don't go to school yet, anyway, like my 2-year-old, but they know how to do arts and crafts and they want to do it. So it'd be nice to just have something available for kids who aren't in school yet. Because the older kids get to make something and bring it home to their parents because their teachers help them make it. So we just want something for everyone to come, make memories.
Well, that would get more people into your business where they could see what the opportunities there and.
Show it some more.
I think that would be a good idea. Yeah, and that you could do other things, fall festivals or something, a theme.
Right, because we take our sons over the mountain for like a hayride, fall festivals, pumpkin patches, and I'm like, let's do that in Dunlap. Let's not keep driving over to Chattanooga down 111 to go do these things. Let's do it here in our town, because why not?
That's right, and that keeps people here.
Exactly.
Instead of having to travel.
Which parents love. I'm sure parents would rather drive down Rankin than drive over 111, yes.
Yes. I know we've been places like McMinnville and other places for pumpkin patches and things like that. And they're really neat.
Right.
But, you do have to travel.
It's a bit of a hike to get there.
This way, 15, 20 minutes, you're right there.
Right. And Dunlap is just as beautiful to host those things as McMinnville or somewhere in Chattanooga.
Oh, it sure is. It sure is. And, well, that sounds good. It sounds like you got a lot of things on your plate, a lot of things spinning around your head.
Right. Trying to, I just got to get it to happen, out of my brain and happening. But we'll get there.
Well, those things take time.
You do. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Right. And, well, that's good. Well, of course, you took it 2 or 3 years to watch it.
True. True.
And some of those things I may not get done this year, but maybe next year when you have all your ducks in a row.
Yes, exactly.
Because that's important. If you don't have everything
organized,
set up, everybody, they'll remember when you did.
Right, exactly.
So, well, that's great, Mandy. I appreciate that. And anything coming up in the near future that y'all might have?
I think we're going to try to get on the chamber schedule for an Easter egg hunt next year as well. For this month, we still have quite a few bookings. We've got some parties, 2 surprise birthday parties happening, some Thanksgiving stuff coming up. So more personal people are booking for stuff. As the venue offering to the public, like I said, we're going to work on some Christmas stuff and just try to keep getting our feet a little wet.
Well, how do people get in touch with you if they want to do an event there?
Our website, we have a website or my phone number, and a lot of people usually just call and I can give them all the information, or pretty much any question you may have if you're someone that doesn't like talking on the phone, because I understand that is on our website, which I can be emailed on there as well.
And what is your website?
It is www.venueponderosa.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds good, because that'll actually bring people from out of town
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
And because Dunlap's not the only place
Right.
people want to. I mean, people like to come to Dunlap
Yeah.
to see the beauty,
Right.
and then if they see this, they can
Right.
bring their
Have
own.
something here. Yeah.
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 And that's what we want.
Right.
Spend their money here.
Exactly. Keep it in the valley. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Well, was there anything else we haven't talked about that you'd like to
I
mention?
don't think so. I think we covered everything. Yeah, just keep your eyes and ears out for some stuff that we may have going on.
All right, that'll be
Stay
great,
tuned,
and
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Thank you very
Thank
much for
you.
being with us today.
Thank you.
And again, folks, you can see this program on BTC Fiber's YouTube page as well as BTC Fiber's cable channel 18. And again, thank you to our sponsors, Embers Ice Cream, Nickel Roll Antiques, and White Wagon Bed and Breakfast. So until next time, have a great day.